Hi everybody, this is Glenda with Retired Living. Today I thought I would do a little cake recipe for you. This is a recipe that I found in my mama's old recipe box, which she had for years and years when I was a kid. But it looks like, from what I can read, it's a piece of newspaper recipe, and it's got sales of cattle and goats and stuff on the back of it. But I think it's from maybe the mid-70s, somewhere around 72, 75, somewhere around in there. But anyway, it's a made from scratch cake. I'm going to see if I can do this. And it's called Do Nothing Cake. So let's see if I can do nothing and make this cake. First, we got to have 2 cups of all-purpose flour. And then they say 2 eggs beaten, but my eggs were small, so I put 3. Let me make me a hole here to pour my eggs into. And next I need to get a half a teaspoon of salt. Here's me some salt. And then I need a 20-ounce can of pineapple crushed with all the liquid. But, that's right. Okay, I had to look at it again. All of this put in here. That's crushed pineapple, yummy, yummy. But anyway, there goes that. And then we got 2 cups of sugar that needs to go in it. And it said not to use a mixer. I gotta do all this by hand. And I hope my neck lets me do it. We got 2 cups of sugar. My bowl filleth up 5 ounces of pet milk, or it says canned milk on the recipe, so I would assume. And it says I need a teaspoon of baking soda. So this is my baking soda. And then I've got a teaspoon of vanilla. And there's my vanilla. Now let's see if we can get this stirred up. It says just to combine this good. Stir him up till it's blended. And pour it in a pan. A 9 by 12 inch pan. And it says it has to be greased. I put some parchment paper in the bottom of mine. My pan I always like, because it likes to stick when you doing scratch cakes with sugar and everything. Now cake mix won't stick in it, but one with 2 cups of sugar in it will. So I put parchment paper in the bottom. Okay, let me see now if I did everything. Yep, I did everything. I'm gonna pour it in my pan. We got my oven on 350, it's preheating. And we gotta set it in the center part of the oven. It says 30 to 35 minutes is how long it's gotta cook. Back over here so you can see. This looks like a big cake. It says a 9 by 12 pan. My pan's a 9 by 13. And it's filling it up to the top almost. Boy, it sure smells good though. You can smell that pineapple. And that vanilla, yummy. I hope this is as good as it smells. Okie doke. Here we go. Now I'm gonna get it in the oven. If I don't drop it. In the center of the oven. And set my timer 35 minutes. Okay, timer 30 minutes, and I will check it at 30 minutes and we'll see what it looks like and check it for done. Yeah. Hi everybody, I'm back. We're gonna fix our icing, our cake was finished up. We took it out and it had to be a little bit cooler than what it was, so we waited for it to cool a little bit. But right now we're trying to get our icing started. And you gotta have a cup of sugar, 1 stick of butter, which would be a half a cup. Oh, stir up now. And I gotta have my milk. Let's see, 5 ounces of milk. Here it is. 5 ounces of milk. And I gotta cook this for a few minutes. Let's see what it says. Sugar, mix the milk and sugar, the margarine together and boil 5 minutes. So it's something like making fudge, ain't it? But it's not gonna be fudge. It'll be like a base for this pecan stuff. It's supposed to have coconut in it, but Doug don't like coconut, so he won't get coconut in it. But I like coconut. I'll put the recipe on the bottom. And in the description or something, whatever. I'll put it in the description for you. It's an old recipe we found in my mama's little green recipe box. And she was a recipe nut. She looked them up in the doctor's office. If they had a magazine, she would look at the recipes, and if there's one in there she wanted, she just took it. We took care of my mama for 8 years. In her terrible time when she had kidney failure. And she had, my stepdad wasn't the best person in the world. And he said if she was sick, he didn't want her to stay there, that I'd have to take her home with me. About killed her. But I took her home with me, and me and Doug took care of her for 8 years. During that time, she started, she was taking dialysis 3 times a week. We was trying to control her fluid intakes and her diet and all that. I quit my job and was taking care of her. And she got to where she couldn't remember what she had done, where she had put things. And the next thing you know, she was diagnosed with Alzheimer's.
How much time's left?
And she,
Alexa, how much time's left?
I'm sorry. She would, she'd forget my name. She'd call me her sister Martha. But she always knew Doug. Doug had to travel a lot. She'd ask me every day, 10 or 15 times a day, when is Doug coming home? When's Doug coming home? She loved Doug. But anyway, these recipes were all hers, and I've got just about all of her recipes. I think one of my sisters has some of them. My mama was a wonderful person. Everybody that ever knew my mama loved her. She had a smile on her face all the time. Every time, you say good morning and she'd be in one of the awfulest shapes in the world, and she would always smile. She had a beautiful smile. And that's what me and Doug want to remember about her. It's how wonderful her smile was. Okay.
Set it over here.
Is this gonna burn me?
Push it, just push it up out right.
Let me push this other way. Here's my cake. Here's the recipe. Doug poked holes in it for me. And I hope that this turns out like it's supposed to. It just don't look like it's thick enough to me, but still, who am I? pour it over it. Come on. Smells good. This might have been a 70s poke cake. My goodness. Look at this, how pretty. This looks like a cake that Granny would make for homecoming and stuff like that at church. She always made some of the prettiest cakes to take to church. And she'd make us one that it was this kind of layer with no pineapple, though. It'd be like a vanilla flavor. And then she would make fudge icing that would get hard. And we could just like knock on it and it'd go, like it's knocking on wood. But it was just like eating a piece of cake and a piece of fudge at the same time. It was wonderful. Okay. This has got to cool down and see what it looks like. When it cools down and hardens up a little bit, I'll come back and we'll cut us a piece of it and see if we like it, okay? See you in a little bit.
Okay.
Hi, everybody. We're back, and this has cooled off enough for us to cut it. Now, we want you to look how cool that looks. And look at this. What do you think? Oh, great day. No wonder my mama cooked it. I just hope it's decent. It looks like it's going to be. How big a piece you want to try?
A small piece.
A small piece. Let me get my thumb down under here. Oh, I think I've got my parchment paper under it. Sorry. There we go. Look at that. Goodness gracious. It's gonna be more than could be more than moist. Okay, Mr. Grant, come and try yours.
All right.
Look at
How
that.
y'all doing, folks? I'm gonna try me about this right
Well,
here.
don't dump it out of your
I
plate.
ain't gonna dump it. I'm gonna eat it. Yeah. Oh my word. Dadgum.
Is it that good?
Yeah, boy.
Well, describe what it tastes like.
It tastes like you can taste the pineapple in the cake layer. It's almost, and I love pineapple. I mean, this is right down my alley right here. I love pineapple. And, but it tastes like a pineapple cake. And then that icing, it tastes like a candy, like a pecan and butter candy. You know, I can't just.
Pecan
it's
and
delicious.
butter.
You see what you think. But it's awesome. Y'all need to try this because
It definitely tastes like something your grandma would make.
your boy. Yeah, right. This right here, I ain't had nothing like this.
And you can't taste all that sugar.
No.
It don't taste
I
like.
figured it'd be so sweet you would make
I
you
did
quiver,
too.
but
It's
this-
got 2 cups of sugar in the cake.
Yeah, but
And
plus a
but you-
can of pineapple.
Yeah, plus a can of pineapple.
But no, it's not that. I mean, it's sweet, you know, but it's not like I
It's
thought
a
it would
it's
be.
a good cake for like a Sunday afternoon after you've had
Cup of
lunch.
coffee. Cup of coffee would go real good with this here.
And that glaze that's over it with the pecans in it, you can taste the butter in it. It tastes like buttered pecans. That's good.
Yep. Instead of typing out the recipe, I took a picture of the original recipe that come out of the paper. And I'll put it in our video so y'all can see it. You can print it out or whatever you want to do with it. But anyway, it's good, honey. You done good.
You was wanting that Elvis cake.
Well, I still want the Elvis cake. But that'll be at a later time.
We'll fix the Elvis cake next.
All right, folks. Thank y'all for watching.
Better try you one of these.
Go ahead and finish it out if you want to. I'll get over
This is
it
a great cake. It's called Do Nothing Cake. And it is very good. It's an old-fashioned, made before they had cake mixes, cake. Y'all be good. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.